Hello, this is the Lardy Boyz. This is our Wrestlemania prediction. Video for Wrestlemania predictions, I should say. So, okay, which is the first match?
Neville versus Austin Aries.
Personally, I think Neville will win this. I think he's doing great for the cruiserweight division right now, and I feel like he should keep on track with that. What do you think?
Yeah, I think this has got Neville winning written all over it. But like if it was on the main show, maybe Aries might win. But you kind of have to judge like who's gonna win, like how many titles are gonna change. And I think a lot of titles are gonna change to NXT. Some of them are the same. So I think Neville.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, Aries, like if he was going to win, surely it would be on the main show and not on a pre-show. You know?
Yeah. To
like,
be honest, I actually preferred the option of having the 6-man ladder match.
Is that everything to talk about on that match?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty standard match. They're both really good, but
yeah,
pretty standard.
Definitely. So, what's the second match then?
Smackdown Women's Championship.
Personally, I feel like Naomi should win this. It's her hometown, and I feel like she won it before she got injured, and I feel like she deserves to hold the title for a while, and I feel like she deserves it. What do you think?
To be honest, I can't decide between Alexa Bliss and Naomi. Like, people very rarely win in their hometown. And I see what you're saying about the fact that she had it before, but things can change. I think Alexa's going to win. I'm going to go with Alexa.
Yeah, I mean, Alexa deserves it. She's definitely shown that she can be champion, and she's been a great champion. Her run has been really good. Or I should say runs. Is that everything to talk about on that?
Yeah, I think so. I've gone with 2 heels so far.
So what's the third match then?
The Andre the Giant Battle Royal.
Ooh. I reckon Braun Strowman. I reckon he's got a winning streak, and I reckon to push him to that, higher level that he might not necessarily deserves or needs to be on, but I feel like they're going to push him, and I feel like he needs to win this. What do you think?
For ages and ages and ages, I thought Braun Strowman was going to win it because he's been pushed as one of the top guys, and then he just didn't have a match.
Yeah, definitely.
But I don't think Braun's going to win it. I actually think it's going to be Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
He came out and said, I dedicate this match to Mick Foley. And I think what they're going to do is Sammy's going to win this. The next night on Raw, Stephanie goes crazy. She's like, you won it. I hate you. And so she's going to sack him.
Yeah.
He's going to go Smackdown. Sammy's going to win. And it's also, a face winning. And I think if they put this match on last in the pre-show, it gets everyone pumped up. Yay, a babyface has won. Yay, we love Sammy. And then they're going to get pumped up for the actual event.
Yeah, definitely. Sammy definitely deserves it. He hasn't really, as far as I remember, he hasn't held a title yet. And I feel like he deserves...
Other than the NXT, he hasn't held it yet.
Yeah. And I feel like he deserves a decent win. Even if it's just a battle royal, even if it, is just a battle royal that could, cement him and push him to even a main event status, I feel like it would help him,
He does lose a lot, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Didn't even Jericho beat him? I think Jericho beat him, didn't
he? Yeah, I believe so.
I think the only match I can remember him winning, and it wasn't even a win, was when he lasted 10 minutes with Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Yes, Sammy, you win. I'm he didn't know, did he?
Yeah.
No, I think it'll be good, and I think they might do that whole Braun Strowman thinks he's won, but Sami Zayn got knocked under the rope later on.
Yeah, maybe.
Or either that, or Big Show and Braun will eliminate each other. What will be interesting though is that Chinese superstar that they've just signed.
Oh.
He's going to be in the match.
Yeah.
What's his name? Tian Bing or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and like we've never seen this guy before. We don't really know who he is.
Yeah.
I'm not really up on my Chinese wrestling, to be honest. And then they've announced that he was the 31st competitor. And I'm assuming he's gonna last a while.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point in him being in there.
That's true.
How long? Do you know how long Itami lasted when he was in there?
What, about 2 minutes?
Really? Okay.
Oh, I don't. Were you asking me, or were you asking?
Yeah, like I don't know how long it lasted. I didn't see that.
I think it was about 2 minutes, give or take.
Okay. But I mean, we saw him from NXT, so we knew who he was. I'm assuming this guy is gonna last longer, maybe like Final 5 or something.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it's not going to be it's not going to be a good match, but it's definitely going to, like, you know, start a good few feuds, I reckon.
And it's always fun. People love it when people go over the top rope. There's 31 people in the ring at the same time.
Yeah.
It's going to be a car crash. No one's going to know who's going out at what time. I think, like, Braun and Big Show might have this, like, competition where they're each, like, throwing tag teams over at the same time. Like,
that would be pretty cool.
Like, Braun Strowman will pick up the Fashion Police and just throw them out. Big Show will just, like, choke slam, like, do the double choke slam with like, the Ford villains at the same time.
Yeah, I reckon that would be a good entertainment.
So now we're going on to, like, the main show. And
Maybe.
I think we're going to start off with the Raw Tag Team ladder match.
Who's in it again? I've completely forgot.
It's the Club, who are the current champions.
The Club, Sheamus and Cesaro, and
Cesaro and Sheamus,
yeah. This is really difficult for me because I feel like all three teams deserve a win. Enzo and Cass, I feel like it'd be cool to see them as champions. But I don't know. I really cannot decide on this, to be honest.
Well, you can have a minute to think, because I made my decision like the moment I heard it. I think Enzo and Cass are going to win.
Yeah.
I think they're, like, it'll be one of those WrestleMania moments that everyone talks about where, like, because, I mean, they've been pretty rubbish, really. Like, considering how over they were when they first got in.
Yeah, definitely.
And then they're like, the moment they lost that tag match at SummerSlam to Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, they've just, like, right down.
Yeah, definitely.
He had that weird feud with Rusev.
Yeah. Because, I mean, they deserve a decent win because, like, you know, they were over like mad, like crazy in NXT. And I feel like they deserve a title run at some point. And I feel like WrestleMania is the time, I should say, where, you know, where they should get at least, like, not necessarily a lengthy run, but, you know, at least a run at the tag team titles, you know?
Well, and, like, at the start of the show, they need to pump up the crowd, and Enzo and Cass and the other people to pump them up.
Yeah,
Enzo,
that's true.
Cass get the win, and then they play with the crowd, and the crowd goes crazy, and then that sets up, like, the rest of the card.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Enzo and Cass should win.
Yeah, is that your prediction? Is that your go?
Yeah, Enzo and Cass. What's the next team? I should say. What's the next match?
Is the Intercontinental Championship match Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin?
I reckon Baron Corbin's going to win. I feel like Corbin is a great wrestler. He's great as a heel. He has some great promos, and I feel like this could definitely help him be pushed a lot more than he already is. And I feel like, you know, with a lengthy run, he could be over more than he has now. I feel like Dean Ambrose hasn't done anything for the title since he's won it, and I feel like, you know, he needs to drop it.
Did you see Talking Smack?
Honestly, I have not seen it yet.
Oh, they had like this really like bad interview with Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin. Like they were in separate rooms, like they did the split screen. If you remember that. And like you could tell that they like pre-recorded it or something.
Yeah.
And like Baron Corbin was saying stuff, and Dean Ambrose was just like pulling, like he always pulled like a face, like every time Baron Corbin said anything, he'd be like oof, oof, and like pull this really stupid face, and then at the end, like Ambrose, he gets like a remote control and just turns off Baron Corbin's like, screen, and it's like it's so corny, but I've got Dean Ambrose.
Okay.
I think Corbin might win it like the next month or something, but I think Ambrose.
What's your reasoning behind that?
I think Ambrose needs it more. I think like Corbin could destroy him afterwards.
Yeah.
But I think Ambrose needs it. I don't know. It's weird. I'm kind of torn between this one and like Jericho and Owens. I think only one of them's gonna change.
Yeah.
I'm not decided on which one it is, but I think I'm gonna say Dean's gonna win. But I think Corbin will end up looking stronger.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Is there anything to talk about on that match, or is that all? Because I feel like I can't say anything more.
Yeah, we can move on. That's fine by me.
Fair enough. What's the next match?
Chris Jericho versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship.
I feel like Chris Jericho is going to win. I feel like Kevin Owens is going to look strong after the match, and I feel like this is going to be like, because I believe like this is going to be the last month for Chris Jericho. So after WrestleMania, like the next pay-per-view, which I believe is Payback, I believe Kevin Owens will pick up the win then. And I feel like before that, you know, Chris Jericho will have his downfall of, you know, just fading out of the WWE, if that makes sense. So I pick Chris Jericho. What's your pick?
I'm also going for Chris Jericho because he said in an interview January or something that he was like with WWE until May.
Yeah.
And so that does give him another month. So I think it makes sense for him to win here. Everyone feels good. Oh yay! Yay, Jericho won. And then like at the next pay-per-view, just have Kevin Owens like destroy Chris Jericho, like completely destroy him.
Yeah.
He looks awesome. He's won the belt, and Jericho just leaves. We don't see him for like a year and a half or something. And so I think Jericho wins this one, but then gets destroyed. And yeah, you're right. It's Payback.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin Owens could win, but I feel like Chris Jericho, since it is his last month, that he's coming out of this match, you know. I mean, even if it means he gets destroyed and then he doesn't appear until Payback, he's still coming out of this match as champion.
Yeah, I think he's going to win it. Everyone's so behind him right now.
Yeah, definitely.
And Kevin Owens can take a loss. Like, it doesn't hurt him if he did.
No. Anything else to talk about that?
No, I think we're good. We can move on to John Cena and Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice.
I mean, we all know that John Cena and Nikki Bella is going to win, but personally, I'm going to pick The Miz and Maurice. I feel like The Miz's current run on Smackdown, you know, as the heel with Maurice has been excellent, and I feel like if he does beat John Cena at WrestleMania, it's going to cement him as probably one of the best of this decade. And I feel like The Miz should win.
I'm also going with The Miz and Maurice, and I genuinely think they're going to win, actually.
Yeah.
But, they've been awesome. I really enjoyed the whole Bella mocking. And John Cena's leaving to film Daddy's 2.
Yep.
And they're saying that like this is Nikki Bella's last WrestleMania match even.
Yep.
And people tend to lose their last match. It's just the way it is. And also, The Miz would get such momentum from beating them.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially as I don't think, other than I think he's Cena beat him for the title.
Yeah.
Other than that, I think he's never beaten. Other than obviously throwaway Raw.
Yeah.
But The Miz beat him at 27. So he's got a pretty good record against Cena.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think he could use it. push forward, and then that could help Maurice become full time again if that's what she wants to do. I think they're definitely going to win it. I think that's the one I'm the most sure of actually. But I think Cena probably will propose after.
Yeah.
So even though you've got like the Miz and Maurice, we all like, obviously they win, but then Cena proposes to Nikki, and then she goes yes, and everyone's like oh, and then like the Miz and Maurice, they come to like attack them after the proposal, and so they end up doing the dual attack that they've been doing a lot recently, where they both do their finishes and then do their own versions of the STF.
Yeah.
So even though the Miz and Maurice win, Cena and Nikki end up looking strong after.
Yeah. I mean, especially since Nikki's last match and Cena leaving WWE for a while, they both need to look strong, especially from when Cena returns after this. He needs to look strong returning, even though it's John Cena. He will look strong either way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think hopefully we can it could push him on, and he maybe has a feud with Sami Zayn. Zayn comes over. Next one I've got on here is Seth Rollins versus Triple H.
Now this is difficult for me because I feel like Triple H would win to show prove his point and and basically say that Seth Rollins isn't the number one pick and all that type of stuff. But I feel like Seth Rollins will win. I feel like because Triple H has only wrestling once a year or something, I feel like Seth Rollins will pick up this win, and he'll showboat it. He'll basically run his mouth all over it, saying he's beaten Triple H and all that stuff. Especially if Stephanie is going to be the commissioner for a while, I feel like Seth Rollins needs that victory, if that makes sense. What's your opinion on this one?
I think Samoa Joe will probably come out.
Yep.
And I think Finn Balor is going to come out.
We could possibly see a Tyler Bate debut.
We could.
But I reckon that'll be Raw.
Yeah, I think Finn Balor might come down.
Yeah.
And that could set up Finn Balor versus Samoa Joe on the main roster.
Yeah, definitely.
Or even Seth Rollins and Samoa Joe, and then you've got Triple H and Finn Balor.
That'd be an interesting match.
Or even Finn versus Seth potentially.
Yeah.
Because Seth injured Finn, and he's the reason he doesn't have the title. So there's lots of permutations and things you could come out with the match, but I think that's what's going to happen. I think Joe's going to be there, Balor's going to be there, and I think eventually Seth is going to get the win.
Yeah, definitely. Is that everything on that match?
I think so, yeah. Cool. Next one I've got is Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles.
For this match, I feel like Shane will do something crazy which will cause him to lose the match, and AJ will be victorious.
Yeah, I've got AJ too.
I feel like I like Shane as a wrestler, but I feel like he doesn't need this victory, because even if he loses, he's still going to look strong coming out of the match. And I feel like this could set up for AJ's next feud, which I feel like would probably be Nakamura. I feel like, Shane will come out on Smackdown, say he hasn't been victorious, he's, fought and all that stuff. I feel like he'll announce Styles' next feud, and Nakamura will come out, and I feel like, that's what will happen. But yeah, what's your opinion?
Well, obviously I've got AJ to win because he has to win. And a lot of people haven't been happy about the fact that it's AJ versus Shane. I don't mind. I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah.
Obviously, I would have liked to have seen AJ versus Shawn Michaels. But at
Yeah.
the same time, I wouldn't have wanted that match to happen.
Yeah.
Because I like when people stick to their retirement stipulation. But
Yeah.
just a little fantasy booking, I'm thinking maybe if AJ wins, Shane McMahon or Daniel Bryan ends up firing AJ because he puts Shane McMahon in hospital. And Daniel Bryan's like, that's it, go away. And so they do the swap with Sami Zayn. And then AJ goes to Raw, and Stephanie picks out AJ as her new guy, because obviously her and Shane aren't supposed to get along very well, and so she's pleased at what he's done, and so they kind of use him as their next guy, if you know what I mean, on Raw.
Yeah.
And help him push them there, and maybe sets up, I don't know, I mean obviously Seth has got lots of things going on at the moment, but that is a possibility. Seth versus AJ.
AJ versus Balor.
Yeah, lots of that could work. Yeah, so you've got Seth versus Joe and AJ versus Balor.
Because
awesome.
I feel like if AJ came to Raw, he would team with the club again. I feel like Balor will come in and run his mouth or say something, oh, I used to be the head of this club or in Japan or something like that, and I feel like that's how it'll kick off that feud.
Yeah, and they don't know who the club is going to side with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that could work really well. So I think AJ's gonna destroy Shane, and I think you're right. I think it's gonna be kind of even, but then Shane jumps off something, and AJ moves out of the way, and then AJ just destroys him.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think we'll probably see a Styles clash. We don't normally see them.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna win the Styles clash.
It'd be pretty cool if you could modify it.
I don't know, it's too dangerous. Someone said do it off the top rope, but Shane, obviously it's Survivor Series, Shane proper injured himself.
Oh, I know.
He had the googly eyes. I remember watching it thinking, oh my god, that's the face they said that you know that's when they're injured.
Yeah.
I seem to remember he kicked out of that Roman Reigns spear.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He's definitely out of it because there's no way he was meant to do that.
No.
So yeah, I think he'll probably jump off the rope. He'll, I don't know, get in the roller coaster and as it's speeding up, he'll jump off and do an elbow drop. I don't know. I actually don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. They'll climb onto the ring on top of the ring. Push him through the middle straight down to the other ring. I don't know. Something crazy.
Definitely.
And then AJ will win, so yeah.
Is there anything on that, or shall we move on?
Yeah, I think we're ready to move on. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton, the WWE World Championship.
I feel like Bray Wyatt will win from Eric Rowan interfering. I feel like Eric, halfway through the match or something, Rowan will come out, will do something to Randy Orton, or even potentially Harper could get involved and help Wyatt, maybe. But I feel like Wyatt should win this match. What's your take on this?
It's a really hard match to predict.
Definitely.
The way they're setting it up, as a Randy Orton win.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Bray because I think there's way more things that they can do with Bray winning it than they can with Randy.
Yeah.
And I think we will see a Wyatt family reform again, and then I want Harper and Rowan to win the tag championships.
Yeah.
They've never actually done. I mean, I know.
NXT.
Yeah, I know they had it in NXT, and I know Harper, Orton, and Wyatt had it last year.
Yeah.
But Harper and Rowan as a single,
as a tag team.
They haven't won it.
Yeah.
And then, but I know Harper doesn't want to be. He likes not being in the Wyatt family.
Yeah, that's true.
He prefers it. But I think I don't know how they're going to get involved actually because it hasn't got a hardcore or anything, does it? So
No.
I don't know. I feel like maybe we're going to see the debut of someone.
Potentially.
But I think Rowan will return.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it'd be kind of cool if they sided with Randy Orton.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I don't know, I just want to see something different.
Yeah.
But I think Bray is gonna win.
Yeah, I feel like Randy Orton doesn't need the win, you know? I mean, yeah, they could do some decent feuds on Smackdown with Randy Orton, you know, him versus AJ Styles. But I feel like Bray Wyatt, there's more, you know, you could do more with Bray Wyatt, you know?
I wanted this match to be the triple threat with Luke Harper. I think that would have been way more interesting.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I feel like if it was a triple threat match, Harper, I feel like if they did that, Harper would get like an upset victory, but after like, you know, reviewing tapes and all that stuff, you know, they'll restart the match and then Wyatt would win. Alright, what's the next match?
The Raw Women's Championship. Bayley versus Charlotte versus Sasha versus Nia.
Right, this is a elimination match.
Yes.
I'm torn between two. It's either Sasha Banks or Bayley. I like both of them. They're both great, you know, in ring. They've both got, you know, good mic skills. I mean, it would look bigger on Bayley if she won. I feel like that victory would, you know, push her even more than where she is now. I feel like, you know, it could potentially get more fans interested in her. You know, she could get cheered a lot more, you know, and all that stuff. But I'm not sure, to be honest. It's either Sasha or Bayley for me. What's yours?
Sasha. And I think it'll come down to obviously Sasha versus Bayley. I think Nia's going to get eliminated first.
Yep.
Then Charlotte, but I think like maybe Bayley will do her finisher to Charlotte, and then Sasha will push her out of the way or something and get the pin, which doesn't make sense because it's an elimination. But it makes you think, why'd she do that? But I think like it'll be like a screwy pin. Yeah, like so it's gonna work out so that Sasha sort of shouldn't get the pin. I know it's fatal four-way, so there's no like disqualifications or rope breaks, but something will be like, whoa, what's Sasha doing?
Yeah.
Why is she? And then it will come down to it, and then I think Sasha will beat Bayley. They just do the handshake, oh yeah, well done. And then like on Raw, I think Sasha is gonna be like, I think she's gonna turn heel. I think she'll be like, dude, Charlotte was right. I was playing you so I could get in the match.
Yeah.
When you win this whole time so that I could get in the match. And then Charlotte's gonna be like, dude, I told you. And Bayley's gonna be like, yeah, I'm sorry, you're right, you told me. So Charlotte's gonna turn babyface, Sasha's gonna turn heel, and then we get Sasha versus Bayley.
Yeah. I feel like to make more sense on that, Bayley would have to win. And, you know, Sasha comes out on Raw, you know, congratulates her, you know, and all that stuff, pretends like she's her best friend, and then, you know, from out of nowhere she like clotheslines her or, you know, does something to her, and then, you know, that's how she says all that stuff. That's how I feel like it's going to happen.
She could, but it would make her look a bit stupid, like if she lost.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like to complete the plan and make Sasha look like a genius, she has to win the match. And then the next night when she's having her like celebration and everyone's going, oh yay Sasha, she's like, oh, I'd just like to thank Bayley, I couldn't have done it without her. Quite literally, I needed you to get in the match, and that's why I was buddying with you, and that's why I helped you win the title.
Yeah.
So I could get in the match. And then people are like, what? and that's when she'll attack Bayley.
Yeah.
And then Bayley will just see Charlotte backstage, and Charlotte's like, I told you. Like, you wouldn't listen to me, because Charlotte's been, like, really, like, less heelish lately.
Yeah.
It's one of those times where, like, the heel has been right. Like, she's trying to warn Bayley, and like, and Bayley kind of screwed her out of the title, and like, people are starting to feel sorry for Charlotte, so I think she's going to turn face, and so she's going to heel, and I think it's going to be a good match.
Should we move to the next one?
Yeah, we've got two left.
Cool.
Undertaker versus Roman Reigns.
Now with this, I really want the Undertaker to win. Because I'm obviously, you know, I've told you this 100 times. Obviously, but I feel like Taker should win. I don't want to see a second loss at WrestleMania. But I feel like Roman Reigns doesn't necessarily... Like, I suppose he does need this victory. But I feel like he's going to come out as a heel if he wins. I feel like if WWE wants to keep him as a face, he can't win. But it's just... I feel like Roman Reigns is going to win. What's yours?
I think Roman's going to win, and he's not going to turn heel. I watched, I listened to like a Triple H conference call.
Yeah.
Like he was talking to the media, and they asked him questions, and they asked, as he does occasionally in this whole like bit of YouTube, and someone said, I think, well, and Triple H like mentioned Roman Reigns, and he said like how people say to him, like he heard people say, well, why doesn't WWE turn Roman heel? And Triple H said, like, isn't he already heel? Like, he gets boos every time he goes out there. And he said, it's not like John Cena boos, where it's like half and half. He said, like, 70% of people are booing him. And I think what they're trying to do is, like, they know he's just going to get cheers if they turn him heel. So, what, like, or even, not, he might not even do, like, get cheers. Like, I think they're trying to change what a heel means.
Yeah.
So, like, people cheer heels all the time now. So, he's like, well, they're booing him a lot. Why don't we try and make them boo as much as they can and get, like, nuclear heat?
Yeah.
So, the way they do that, we take it.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, you know, most of the fans are just gonna boo the hell out of Roman Reigns. I'll be very surprised if there's a few fans cheering for Roman Reigns winning. I mean, there probably will be, but if I can hear it on the TV, I'll be very surprised. Yeah. Is there anything else on that match?
Yeah, I think after the match, and I never wanted Taker's streak to end, full stop.
Yeah.
But so for me to predict that he's going to lose again shows how strong they want to make Roman look. But I think after the match, Taker's going to be like, show a sign of respect, and then Roman's just going to like kind of nod, but just like brush past him.
Yeah.
Kind of ignore him. But it's not going to be like an official heel turn. He's just going to be like really cocky.
Yeah.
They feel like, well, duh, this is my yard.
Yeah.
I won the battle of the yard. This is the final match. Goldberg versus
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. Brock Lesnar's going to win. I feel like Lesnar's going to go. He's going to win it, and he's going to hold it until either SummerSlam and face someone like Kevin Owens, or he's going to go on to WrestleMania and feud with Roman Reigns. I feel like Goldberg, I should say. I feel like WrestleMania will be his last appearance. I feel like he'll probably appear on the Raw after, you know, maybe say goodbye and all that stuff. But I feel like that would be his last match. What do you think?
I think Brock's winning, but I can't see him holding the title for a long time. There aren't that many people on Raw that can hold the title.
Yeah.
Unless AJ comes over. But,
yeah.
Because I don't think they want to do the part-timer thing again.
No.
But I also heard that because Lesnar's contract is like running out fairly soon, I think it's in the next couple of years, like they've still got loads of dates they could use him on, so maybe he'll be more regular than normal. But I don't think it's going to be like really quick, but I don't think it'll be longer than 5 or 6 minutes. I think Goldberg's going to have like the advantage. He'll be it's going to be fairly even, but Brock Lesnar will, Goldberg will have the edge, and then I think Goldberg's going to go for the spear.
Yeah. Well, and then Brock Lesnar's going to...
Brock Lesnar's going to move out of the way, and he, like, slams his shoulder into the ring post or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that's when Brock Lesnar... I think from then, like, Brock Lesnar does Suplex City. If Goldberg knows how to take a suplex. And then F5. Maybe like 3 F5s.
Yeah.
And then I think Goldberg will come back though. I think it will be his last match for a while. I think you're right, he's going to come back on Raw and say, oh, I gave it my best, but you know, sometimes you can't win them all.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And I think he's going to do a sting, and I think he's going to come back for, like, Survivor Series or something.
It's possible. I mean...
Have a match with... I don't know if he'd have a match with anyone, really.
I mean, the only person I could think that could really face Goldberg is John Cena. I feel like...
I think we might see Braun versus Goldberg, maybe at some point.
Yeah.
I think he'll only be a special attraction. He's never going to be full-time.
No.
I think. Plus, he said he's really miserable. I saw a report online that said he was hating his run. But,
yeah.
Like, he was having a lot of fun. So I think he needs a break, but I think he could come back for, like, one-off matches at Survivor Series or...
Maybe.
At the Royal Rumble. But I think, yeah, maybe, like, Braun versus Goldberg at Survivor Series could be good. But, yeah, I think Lesnar's going to win.
Yeah, like I said, I feel like Lesnar's going to win. Lose at SummerSlam to possibly Kevin Owens.
You think?
I would, but personally, I would either like Kevin Owens or Samoa Joe. I think.
I don't think Samoa Joe versus Lesnar would be as good as people think. I think they're too similar.
Oh yeah, I reckon it won't be that great. I mean, I reckon they could easily go, you know, toe to toe with each other. I feel like they could easily do damage to each other. I feel like it would be, you know, they could both go for a fairly lengthy time. You know, and Samoa Joe will be a big challenge to Brock Lesnar, I feel. But, I mean, Kevin Owens would do a greater job as well, I feel. But obviously, with Kevin Owens, I feel like they would have to change his gimmick. You know, from, you know, more of a prize fighter than, you know, having him, you know, shield away from people. You know?
Yeah, but plus that'd be heel versus heel. I think Balor's going to win. Like, I think Balor's going to be the next champion after Lesnar.
Possibly.
I think it'd probably have to be like a triple threat or something.
Yeah. I feel like there's no way Balor would beat Brock Lesnar on his own. I feel like... It'll just...
Well, I mean, at the same time, they seem to think quite highly of Balor.
Yeah.
Like, he beat Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Like, at SummerSlam.
Definitely.
Within a month of debuting on the main roster. I think in his second match, he beat Roman Reigns clean.
Yeah.
So, possibly, but I think Balor's going to win it after Lesnar.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Lesnar's definitely going to win.
Is that everything to talk about?
I think so. I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Loads of matches, but I think it's going to be good. We'll have to write down our predictions and then see who gets the most right. We can put our predictions on Twitter as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And our Twitter is...
Our Twitter is... oh god. It is the Lardy Boyz. It's just capital T, you know, lowercase h, lowercase e, and then, you know. So yeah, it's quite easy to find us. It'll be in the YouTube description anyway.
Yep.
Is that everything now?
Yep.
Alright, cool. Alright, thank you for watching our video. You got anything to say?
Nope. I'm good. Bye.
Alright, bye.